Pretty cool, huh? I dig it. Hello, I'm Justin. I'm happy to see you guys again. It's going to be about a minute until a new collection comes out into the game, and it's been about a month since I've uploaded, but let's just cut straight to the new collection that's coming out. Alrighty, 3 seconds left until Emberclad is gone. Not really a loss, I didn't buy it, but here's Xerofang, spelled with very interesting characters. Xerofang with an X and like a crossed out zero. That's pretty epic. But this is a collection, a capsule, so to speak, that contains 6 items, 3 skins in total, 1, 2, 3, a spray, buddy, and card. These skins are premium edition, which means that these come in at 1,775 each. And this collection is a Lunar New Year collection for the Lunar New Year of the Dragon. And interestingly enough, this is a premium edition, as I said. And when we look at the other Lunar New Year skins, we have the Luna Vandal, which this one was a deluxe edition skin set. And we also have the Celestial Phantom, which somehow, some way, this was also a premium edition skin set. So the Xerofang Lunar New Year collection coming out being a premium edition skin set is not the first one of the 3 to be premium, but it's the first one to have upgrades, finishers, variants, and all that stuff that we know and love. But let's stop talking about it and let's buy it. I have 13,000 VP and 125 Radiantite, and we gotta spend it on something. Nice, pretty cool. There is quite a bit of stuff to unpack with this, and we're gonna get into all of it, but let's first go through and favorite everything. Alrighty, now let's go into the collection here. Alright, here we are in the collection, and what you see is what you get. Like, there's really not too much to behold with this, but there is still a lot of quality and content to look at with all of this. Here we are in the inventory. What you see is what you get. While there is not a whole lot of items in this set, there is a lot of quality that went into this, in my opinion. And we're going to get into all of it, and we're going to upgrade all of this as well. Before we continue, I would like to thank today's sponsor, Pro Drops, a collectible trading card game that you can use on your favorite games like Valorant. And they were kind enough to sponsor this video as well as give me my very own trading card, which I think is really cool. By clicking the link in the description or in the pinned comment, you can download Pro Drops, which is a product of Overwolf, and you can start unlocking some of your favorite content creators and pro players from Valorant in the form of trading cards. And this is all done by simply playing the game. And what would this sponsor be without a giveaway? If you complete 6 daily missions on Valorant for Pro Drops, reply your username to the pinned comment, and I'll be giving away a $10 Riot gift card. And to be clear, this is not crypto or NFTs or any nonsense like that. This is just trading cards, and it's a fun thing that you can do on Valorant right now to collect some of your favorite content creators and pro players, and this even supports them as well. And by getting this and getting my trading card, or anybody else that you likes trading card, you will be supporting them directly, which is really, really cool. It helps out the community a tremendous amount in these trying times. Pro Drops is free to download right now via the link in the description or in the pinned comment. It's a lot of fun. It's a great way to support your favorite content creators and pro players. And who doesn't love collecting stuff? Download Pro Drops today. I wholehearters recommend it. First things first, what we're going to do is we're going to equip the buddy on both of the items that we have here. This buddy is really cool. And, you know, just spoiler alert, look at this. See, we have the base variant here. It's not upgraded yet. It changes. Super duper cool. And obviously, if you haven't like gotten the message yet, the memo, this will change when it fires, like all of the other Lunar New Year sets. We're going to upgrade this sort of in the order I think that we should be upgrading this as we usually do. And we're going to start with the Vandal. Who doesn't love a nice upgraded Vandal? So let's do it. Also, this is new. I haven't actually seen this ever before, but there's now a button that says Valorant refund policy. That's interesting. This is entirely new. Yeah, I'm back. When you click that, it takes you out of the game into a frequently asked questions window about refunds and Radiantite and how all that works. So, you know, definitely when you're on the game, check that out when you want to. Let's continue upgrading this stuff now. Cool. I dig it. Now, we have 3 different variants to choose from of the 4 that are available. This is the base one, which is really cool. I actually quite like this, and this will probably make it into the thumbnail because gold and red is actually really hype. Gives a lot of Champions vibes here, but there is black, there is purple, and then we lastly have a silver variant. In terms of what variant we're going to show off in this video, I think that silver looks way too much like kuronami, and I don't really want to get this variant just simply based off of that fact alone. Like, this literally looks like kuronami, and I don't want this to, you know, I already have kuronami. Why would I want to get this? Recently, Overdrive came out. I got the pink variant for that, so I think we're going to keep it clean here, keep it cool. We're going to get the nice black variant, and plus, look at how cool the dragon looks with this, dude. This is awesome. Let's get it. Cool. Next up, we're going to do the ghost. Awesome. And variant wise for this, I want to do pink. We're going to do pink. Cool. Lastly, we are on to the melee, which is an interesting one because this does have upgrades. Okay, so there's level 1 and level 2. This is a really cool item. And before we upgrade this, we're gonna do it. I'm going to look at this in level 1 and see if it takes that kuronami animation still. It still has it. All right, here we are in the range. Yeah, just default. I expected this to just be default, unlike kuronami, which is like a super special item. I get it. But it would have been cool if this still had animations. Default. All right, let's go back and upgrade it. Boom, boom. I'm going to showcase all of the finishers and the A sound effect and stuff like that as well. So let's go and do that real quick. Okay, so we're here to custom right now with a good old friend and viewer of mine. Appreciate him being here to help me out with this. And we're going to look at the A sound effect as well as both of the finishers with this thing.
You were beautiful.
Pretty cool, huh? I dig it. And this just stays like this, which I think is pretty insane as well. Yo, respawn. Yeah, and it goes away when you respawn. Okay, now here the finisher is with the Vandal.
Be grateful I killed you.
Wowie, wowie, wowie. Pretty cool. I like this. This is a good finisher, and this really brings me back to, again, like we all miss nostalgia. This is sort of like those early, like Prime finishers, the Elder Flame finisher, where it has like a base to it, and I think that that's really cool, like a literal base, and like something that looks like it's just from the Riot, like, you know, sort of lore, so to speak. You know, that's what I'm craving on this game, is stuff that looks like this, and like we all want this game to be. And we all think about this game as it was, you know, when lockdowns first started and stuff like that. I think that this sort of has a lot of flavor to that, along with a lot of the new stuff that we've known to love with this game. Anywho, we are going to go back into the range now and talk about some of this stuff as well and get a good look at it. So let's go and do that.
If you guys want to follow me on TikTok, it's a Lil Joe figure on TikTok. If you guys want to check it out. And it was a pleasure helping you. Hope you guys all have a great day. Kill me with the knife for the one time.
The first thing that I want to do is show you guys the stuff in left-handed mode. So I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to show you. Oh, it's in my right hand again. What happened there? Anywho, here we are in the range with all this new stuff. You guys saw the animations there without any commentary, and now we are going to give it some commentary because I'm the skins guy, apparently. That's what I've lived all my life to do. This is an interesting set, and I think that one of the strong points of this set is that this buddy is probably the best buddy that they've ever added. Like, you say this a lot, I say this a lot, when buddies get added into this game that have certain elements to them. I think that this is a contender for being in the top 5 of the buddies. And like, just off the top of my head right now, top 5 buddies is Neo Frontier buddy because of that little element it has where it tracks the top score of the game. All of the Celestial buddies, to be honest, like including this one. A list would have to be made about all of the best buddies in the game, but there are a lot of really great buddies, and I think that this one definitely ranks among them for sure. That's like my first thought about this entire set is the buddy. But, you know, that's just such a little thing because people don't really particularly care about buddies. The skins themselves, I think, are very high quality. And like I was saying in the actual custom game, the overall quality of this is high while also sort of giving me a nostalgia factor because this really does look like something that we very well could have seen when the game first came out. Obviously, it wouldn't have had like some of the features that this has. But again, I just really ache for nostalgia on this game. But let's take a listen to the firing sounds real quick. You'll notice there that the dragon is actually lighting up when we fire, which is really great. Let's look at that pull out. Pullout, just default. You have to expect a few things with this to be tame because this is a premium edition. Don't forget that. It is still really cool, though. Also, the sounds are really great as well. Here is the ADS. Whoa. I kind of dig this ADS. This is a good ADS. Not bad. Here's the Ghost. Let's look at that pullout. Nice. This just really, really looks aesthetically pleasing. Like, something about the texture on this. I don't know if it's because I'm playing in Ultra HD or what, but the texture on this just looks nice. Like, I like looking at this. Let's fire it, though. You'll notice as well that those tracers change colors when you're firing, along with the variant, which, you know, to be expected. Really, really great stuff. I think they hit this out of the park for sure. This is going to be fun to actually tap people in the head with, if you're lucky enough to do so, of course. No skill in this game, all RNG. Lastly, what we have to look at here is probably going to be the most polarizing item from the set. I think that they didn't go wrong with the Vandal and the Ghost here, but I inevitably think that people are probably not going to like this item for a number of reasons. I didn't see what the actual name was in the menu, I didn't look, but it has elements of so many different sets, and I think it's kind of confusing to players, and I think that's what people are going to turn on with this. No talking, here's the pullout. And here's some swings. Again, there's a clip going around on Twitter right now being like, oh, this is just the kuronami animation. It's maybe the kuronami animation. It looks similar. I haven't really looked at it too in depth. I looked at it on my phone, which, like, looking at anything on Twitter, because every video on Twitter just looks like trash, like, there's no way to really know for sure. But I'd have to do a side-by-side comparison. You know what? As a matter of fact, let's do a side-by-side comparison, and when I edit this together, we'll make the call then, okay? So here it is. All right, I'm back with my verdict. These are absolutely not the same animations at all. It's a similar swing, it's swung the same way, but the animations are entirely different. Here is a frame-perfect screenshot of this. Different. Let's get to the actual item itself now. This is pretty cool. Like, it has elements, like I said, of a lot of stuff that we like on this game. You know, depending on how you feel about it, of course, because at the end of the day, this is subjective, but this does share elements with Protocol, with Xeno Hunter. You know, it just has a lot of vibes going on with this, and I think for me, as somebody who consumes this stuff, I could see this being a little bit just confusing to the general consumer, because again, like, you love Xeno Hunter, maybe you love Protocol, maybe you love a few other things in this game that might draw inspiration to this item. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, why would you not just buy those individual items and, like, get all three of them together in one item, perhaps? So, I don't know how you guys are really going to feel about this. It'll be interesting to see if people turn on this the way that I think that they might. But as an item itself, honestly, probably the weakest item of the entire set. You know, it has that classic Xeno Hunter animation that we all know and love. So, based off that alone, it'll be pretty cool. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, the VCT Blade was really cool because it had this animation. And VCT Blade is the only Xeno Hunter type blade in the game with effects. And now there's a third one with this. So, do with that info what you must. It's not exactly the same because the right click is different. But, you know, still, very cool. Is it bad? Definitely not. This is really great stuff. I just think that in terms of this set and this bundle, this will probably be the weakest part of it. All right, before we start talking about if this is a recommend or not, we're going to take a look at the Scales of Fortune Event Pass, which it has some pretty neat stuff in it. This is all entirely free for the next 20 days. You just got to play to unlock it. You get the Fortune Pause Buddy, which this thing is just freaky. You get some Radianite. You get a title that says Fortune Booster. Ray is really fire. That's hype. What the heck? I actually love that. More Radianite and a card, which equally is cool. Pretty cool card, honestly. So if you want to log on to the game, play for free, you get this stuff. Alrighty, so is this stuff worth it? This spray is not really so good, but this whole set, again, there's like 6 items with this. The card's really cool. Spray, meh. Skins, great, top of the line stuff. Blade, a little bit confusing. I could recommend this. I could recommend this for sure. If you are in the market for new skins, your first skins, or you need something to fall back on in your rotation of what you're using on the game right now for your Ghost, Vandal, and Melee, this is definitely solid for sure. All the variants are incredibly good. Animations, a sound effect, firing sounds, just all of it from top to bottom is insanely good. Like, you really, really cannot go wrong with this entire set, and I think that's a great thing to be able to say. Considering some of the stuff that we've been getting over the last year and a half, as I've said. But I'm going to pass it off to you guys. Leave me a comment down below. What do you guys think of this set? Like, are you going to get it? Do you think it's worth it? Are you going to get anything from this? I love you guys. Have a good day, and thank you for watching this video. Sorry for the lack of uploads, but, you know, nothing really matters in the grand scheme of things. On that note, as always, I'm Justin, and you're not. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, click the bell for notifications so you get pinged once per month, and yeah, I'll see you next time.
Cultivate, let that word go resonate, dominate your mind. If you need me, I can demonstrate. Set the rhythm and forget about your mistakes. Let it go, let it go. Cultivate, let that word go resonate, dominate your mind. If you need me, I can demonstrate. Set the rhythm and forget about your mistakes. Let it go, let it go.